I don't feel good, but I feel like going live, y'all. I couldn't even wait till I got to the table. I couldn't even wait. Couldn't even wait. My work is done for the day. I literally can sit back and relax. Actually, the smoke. And I got to download. That's why. Soon as I get super relaxed and come out of the, I guess you could kind of call it like, it's a little methodical just because there's so many things I need to think about or remember in the early part of the day. And then we went out before I was really super grounded and ready. So I was like extra on alert and just trying to keep control of my mind, my mental faculties, what we're doing, how I wanted things to go. But I was appreciative of the energy. It felt like a nudge from the universe, like, come on, let's go, let's keep moving. It was really my son, like, I'm ready. He was so decisive. Okay, so that's kind of the energy around me. That's my son's energy. But it could be someone else's energy for you, or this could be the energy that you are emanating. Okay, it's just this decisive. You know what you want to do. You know how you want things to be done. You know what you're looking for. You know the vibe you're on, the time you're on. You also are very flexible, and that in itself is a gem, because to be decisive but also be flexible and kind, cooperative with others, like that is you're multifaceted, and that is a very attractive energy. It's similar to chaos. Okay, so you may attract your opposite quite often, but you may actually like that because you're more peaceable, or that's what I'm feeling from you. So the energy that you attract likely could be like a mixed bag too, but they're more so on the um mm, I would say like a roller coaster ride, like big emotions, okay? Something like that. Like somebody has big emotions, a little indecisive, in and out a little bit. You never know what to expect, okay? And then the other energy is very kind, very cooperative, very flexible, very decisive. Yeah, it's giving, you're pulling in your opposite, or you're giving off an energy that maybe someone else is opposite of that, but they're attracted to that because that could be the missing key. That's what they need. All right. I don't know, but let's get a reading. That was just a download that I heard, and I didn't run to the table, but as you can see, I went live before it was even time. All praise to the Most High. Trust your intuition over mine. I'm hearing everybody's looking for something, so maybe this is a time period. I mean, it is fall. You know, winter is next, so people are. This is a time period where people are typically trying to cuff. All right, let's see. You got Justice in reverse and the Lovers in reverse are the first two cards coming out. So honestly, your peace and your decisiveness is attracting a conflicting energy. Okay. I think this is energy you just need to push through. It's karmic energy. You're attracting a karmic energy. That's usually the way it goes too. So you're ascending. You likely just went through some kind of transformation. Your energy is evolving as you are evolving. So the first that comes in or comes towards you is karmic energy. It's really like a test. and then the energy that's truly aligned with you comes through. Sometimes it's through the same person. You just notice it's a little rocky before it gets stable, or you have to deal with someone who could be a little unstable. It just, this is justice in reverse and the lovers in reverse. This is someone that you this person is this is terrible energy. Yeah, you have karmic energy. That's all I can see this as. I don't even think that the person that you're looking for is this person. But they could be coming through first to test you or to shore you up. But honestly, this is someone who's irritating. Irritating because you could see yourself in this person. You maybe have even experienced a more fair or like the qualities that I was talking about in the title. This person could have been that way originally. Okay, there was peace, there was harmony, there was balance, and then it went from that to like this person they started treating you unfairly. You couldn't trust this person. They lie about things. They fail to take responsibility. You can't count on them. They treat you unfairly or harshly. They're always looking for conflict or trying to initiate conflict. Or they are like kind of like the agitator. They create conflict between you and other people around you. This person's energy is imbalanced. They cause an instability, or they have the tendency to trigger you into instability. They could trigger your trust issues because this person is untrustworthy. This really could be someone that you were in a broken marriage with. It could have actually been, or it could have had a potential to be like a dangerous situation just because of the animosity or pent up aggression, or, you know, just conversations you've never had, things you never hashed out, things that were never truly healed. Okay, it feels like this is a lover, a relationship, a family member, a friend that you know was a bad choice on your part. Like whoever you were being at that time, you were not being your full truth. When you connected with this person, there were aspects of yourself that you may have been judging harshly but also trying to hide, or you weren't really like accepting that clarity and truth. You were more so trying to evade it or get away from it, run from something. You could have been trying to get away from something or someone. Okay, at the time that you connected with this person, it just has been like consistent disharmony where, yeah, this person kind of is your opposite, and maybe at times it would align in a way that created harmony, but oftentimes it threw you into disharmony. It colored your life dark or gray in areas where there used to be light. This connection for you was not healthy. Okay, but what it did do, the good thing about it, is that it pushed you into a version of you that is very big on self-love, or it helped to initiate this journey into self-love, where you don't need to love someone or something outside of you so much that you lose sight of yourself. So this could be a person that actually pushes you to be more kind, more compassionate, almost like you're getting ran over type of energy. They could push you to have to sacrifice quite a bit of who you are, or your self-respect, or your ego, essentially, confidence maybe, in order to like create peace or balance, or to get cooperation from this person. So they are very harsh on you and your ego. Okay, it could just be that your authenticity does align with one another, but your egos don't. And then the connection and the way that you embody the connection, or the way that you both behave in this connection, you actually trigger each other to be in your ego because you feel you need protection. So your egos are pitted against one another. They don't like each other. Your truth, your heart space is open and, you know, willing to cooperate with this individual. But if you both are triggered to put your egos up, then there really is no peace. There really is no harmony, because you feel like you consistently have to be in this egotistical type of energy or dynamic with this person. Okay. Yeah, I feel like this is someone who has ran over you before. They just haven't treated you very well, or at least those are your fine. Like those are your the closest memories that you have is that this person has not treated you well. Okay, but they did push you or start you off on a journey to self love, and I feel like they're coming back just to test that. What else? Yep. You're already loving yourself. I'm hearing I got time today. There's some aspect of this connection that there are certain things that you will handle, or certain things you will cooperate with, or that you'll be into, or certain things that you're very decisive about that you won't do, and or certain things that you're not going to tolerate, but it's mostly because you have the time. Like you have the time to stand up to certain things. You have the time to speak on certain things. You have the time to you know, I don't know, get clarity on certain things. A lot of this could have to do with injustices that you've experienced in relationships altogether. But this person could kind of be like a billboard for whatever the main issue has been in your love life. Yikes. Yep, this definitely has to do with relationships. So you are attracting a new partner, but I feel like this is a situation that you need to conquer first. It feels like you already have with the Five of Swords. Yeah, you conquered it, but I don't feel that the situation is not moving forward successfully. So you may have conquered it and dominated by moving on. Okay, you're not in competition with this person. You're more so in competition with yourself, being your best version of self, which is attracting new people to you that do match your vibe, do match your energy. Like I said, that energy around you is emanating off of you or from you. What's the lesson here that you have to learn with this person? This could be someone who failed, yeah. King of Pentacles in reverse. They failed to give recognition. No rewards. This could be someone who wants to be rewarded, or they want to receive recognition, but you don't see how they've conquered anything that is worthy of that. You're not, so, I don't know, but it feels like this is someone who wants something from you you're not giving. So they're experiencing disappointment. This person could be conceited or have a overinflated ego. So they are expecting you to honor them or to see something about them. Even the energy, like this could be someone who's literally going to click on this reading thinking that it's going to be talking about them, and that's not how you're seeing them at all. Six of Wands in reverse. You don't feel that your time with this individual was successful. You don't feel that things are successful currently. You feel that whatever they offer to you, even if it looks like initially they're meeting you eye to eye, face to face, mostly is catfish. Okay, you could come in with love as much as you want to, and this person will trick you every time. There's always a fish in the cup. That's catfishing. So they may portray one thing, okay, but that's never really what's going on with them. You always are sensing or feeling something different behind the scenes. Your connection with this person, especially when it comes to energy, if you allow this person into your energy, it does not work well. It does not work well, and it could even create like a false sense of security or safety, but you end up having this fall from grace, and it kind of feels like it's at this person's hand. Like they come in just to get you trusting them again, only to pretty much give you like this rude awakening or wake up call. Like, I don't know, this is somebody here who I feel comes towards you because of your energy. But again, the opposite. But this is not an opposite in the good sense. It's the opposite of what you're looking for. Okay? So you might be too kind. You may be too open, is what I'm feeling. Too flexible. Too free flowing. Because it does feel like you are decisive, but with this person here, There are certain things you need to be decisive on so that this person can't come through again. They're getting in because there's certain things that you are flexible on, or certain things you're open to, and this person seems to keep getting through the cracks. Okay, so your boundaries may need to be higher, stiffer, more solid. I'm not saying you need to be rigid, but if this is what you're experiencing, you may need to be a little more rigid with your boundaries. So yeah, we have this daydreamy energy, so you could be a hopeless romantic. You could believe or want to believe and trust in the best of all of us. That's an admirable quality. All of the qualities that are listed really are admirable. But in excess, nothing is really good for us, okay? So I feel like it needs to be balanced out a bit. You have others who are coming toward you, or like I said, this may be something you need to see through, work through, handle. It's a karmic situation. Feels like if you are already going through it, it feels like you're standing your ground. So you're not getting pushed into fight or flight mode. This could be someone who tempts you or makes you feel as if you need to compete. That's not working out. Okay, if it is someone who wanted you to compete or someone who wanted you to be in a competitive energy, they're not seeing that or getting that. They could be seeing that you are their equal. Okay. They could even be feeling that, what's the Page of Cups? It kind of feels as if somebody is in their feelings because they didn't know that you were, however you're being right now, they didn't know you were capable. So I feel like someone is a little salty. Someone's a little salty. Your truth is admirable and it's putting you like on the same level as them. But this is someone who wanted to be above you. They wanted competition. They're not comfortable with being put in the same category as you. They want to be seen as something more. King of Cups, the Sun in reverse. The Three of Swords in reverse. You healed. You could be emotionally avoidant with this person specifically. So that's the decisiveness. You actually are very kind. You're very open-hearted. You could be, interested in love and relationships. You may even be looking for a new partner. You could be single, ready to get out there, or you're already on the dating scene. You've healed. Okay, but with this person, you are not open. So you're attracting them because the qualities that you possess are the qualities this person is looking for. Now, they may even have those same qualities, but on the subject of you, you are not open to it with them. And I don't feel this person is open to seeing these qualities in you. So you aren't a match, but there is a lesson to be learned here. The Sun in reverse. Just because this person is not offering you what it is that you want to see does not mean that nobody can be the equivalent of the energy you're emanating. That could just be the lesson. That could just be the lesson. What's the Three of Wands? What are you looking for? They may be salty too because you're choosing to go elsewhere. This person is coming towards you, but you're not feeling their energy. You're not feeling them. You aren't connecting with them. It's like you're walking right past them or driving right by them. Okay, you're still looking for something else elsewhere. And they could be right there, like close or in your proximity or in your face, or they're like offering themselves to you. You're not interested. So there is that element. What's the Three of Wands? What are you looking for? You're looking for someone who is decisive. So maybe that's what you don't see in this person, or you don't like their decisiveness. They could be decisive, but their decisions you don't believe in, or you don't believe in them. Okay, the Page of Cups. This is someone who's not trustworthy, not honest. Okay, or you don't see them as honest. Okay. What's that? Oh, that's your toy. You're looking for someone decisive, like you, but not necessarily. Okay, you want an aggressor. You're looking for someone to pursue you. That's what I feel dominantly. You're looking for someone to pursue you. But someone who's grounded, Queen of Pentacles energy, someone's mature, someone who is, you know, financially stable or independent, someone who knows how to run a family or wants a family, a homemaker possibly, or a homebody, or this is like you, what you're attracted to. But you know, a homebody, but still someone who keeps themselves up. So someone who's socially conscious. They, you know, they're still like socially aware. They like to get out, or I don't know, they stay up to date, you know. Maybe not keeping up with the Joneses, but definitely up to date with what's going on. Or what's the Queen of Pentacles? Uh-oh. Okay. You may be attracting a person, but you're attracting people who want to compete with you too. Feminine or masculine, something about you. Maybe it's your decisiveness. Maybe it's what you're being decisive on. And then the other qualities that you're bringing to the table. Yeah, I feel like someone doesn't believe in this. Like, it's not possible for you to be kind. It's not possible for you to be flexible, but also be decisive on what you want to. There's no way to do that, or something like that. Somebody is... You got the Five of Swords twice. Aggression, violence, fight, competition, intimidation, hostility. What's the Queen of Pentacles? Alright, yeah. You have karmic lessons. I don't even... This person coming towards you, this... Give me another card for the Queen of Pentacles. Ten of Cups in reverse. It's like the exact opposite. I feel like this is an ex. I feel like this is an ex. Or if your ex is the person that's already coming towards you, who you've been going through conflict with, it's like you're attracting another person that's on the same time, that's going through the same thing. You're attracting like the same energy. There's an imbalance. Maybe you're too decisive about the wrong things. You could be flexible, but too flexible on the wrong things. Certain things that you really need to put your foot down on, you're not. And certain things you could be more, you know, open with or free with, you're being very closed-minded with, or something like that. Because I feel like you're attracting an energy that you don't want. Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Someone who's trying to rush something because they're unhappy in their current situation. So you may be attracting someone who is running from a situation currently. It doesn't feel like you're running. It doesn't feel like you're running. But it does feel like you're decisive about getting away from somebody. So you're attracting someone who's very decisive about getting away from someone. You are decisive about getting away from someone. But both of your energies are conflicting. It's creating some kind of chaos here. I think it's because you're acting based on not being happy. Like, you could be ready for someone new because you have these good qualities, but it's stemming from this decisiveness of what you're not going to deal with. Like, you're putting your foot down, but in putting your foot down, it's almost like you're activating the very energies that you're trying to get rid of, okay? So you may be attracting the right person, or at least like the right person on paper. Look, Ten of Pentacles, that's steady. See, that's what I'm saying. This is the paper. You're attracting the right person on paper, but you may be attracting them at a time period when they don't have the emotions to pour into you that you're looking for. Ten of Cups in reverse. That's all of the feel goods. The Ten of Pentacles is the stability. It's the paperwork. They have a job. They look like this. They do this, or they know about this, or they're into this. The things that you have, like as far as who you're looking for, who you want to attract, is somebody who can definitely stand up to the competition, and maybe you have more than one person coming towards you as well. That's another thing too. Your decisiveness could be bringing in both, because you're keeping both activated. You're keeping what you want to see, who you want to be with, activated. Queen of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles. Someone who's stable, maybe a business owner, or someone who's a boss figure, an entrepreneur, a family person, maybe someone with children. But you're also attracting individuals who have that situation and may not be happy in it, which means that they're like, if they're running from that situation, that's likely not what they're looking for at this time. So you may be attracting individuals who are where you are, but you're also attracting, you're going to have work to do. You have like sifting and sorting to do, because you're also attracting people who are trying to get out of the situation that they're in, because you still have that activated. All right, last messages for my collective. What do you need to know? Your energy is giving off people who want to come towards you as long as they're decisive. But what they're decisive about, it's kind of like, I don't know, it's creating some kind of competitive energy. Some of them, this is like an irritating energy. The High Priestess. Yeah, you're going to have to let your intuition guide you. Your intuitive, subconscious, feminine energy. Your inner voice, okay? To sift and sort through this. So maybe it's not even that there's anything wrong with what's going on with you currently. It's just that you're attracting chaotic energy. You're attracting what you like and what you don't like because you're still on the fence. You're still on the fence. You're decisive, but you haven't like stepped your foot over into the new yet. So right now you're getting a little bit of all of it. You're still close enough to the past, or the past dynamic, or your thoughts are still activated on the past. So you're attracting a little of that mixed in with what you're ready for currently, okay? And what you're looking for, what you're trying to attract. Yeah, it says you're going to have to use wisdom. Listen to your inner voice. Okay, the energy is picking up. So these people are coming toward you quickly. That's probably why you need to know that. Page of Swords in reverse. Okay, and the Seven of Cups in reverse. So I don't think it's going to be hard for you to decipher which of these people are really for you, or which of these people, you know, are actually a competitor that's worth you giving your attention to. But I feel like before you even look at them, you're going to want to take like a step back to kind of get centered with yourself and what you're looking for. Because your door right now, and I don't know, I'm not seeing a way for you to close it. I'm feeling like this is just timing. Okay, it's just timing. But you're going to have to be steady on what you want, what you like, and what you don't like. Because you're attracting all of it. But it's going to be up to you to be able to see through it, because it's coming in quickly. It's coming in quickly, or these people are coming towards you quickly. I'm getting to know that your intuition is very clear-minded. Seven of Cups in reverse, you can see through illusions quite well. Again, has to do with the past. So you are, like I said, it's activated. You can tell when somebody's trying to front or play you. So it's a little bit of what you don't want to see. You're going to have to go ahead, pull that sword out, see the truth, speak the truth. or, you know, move on from people that you know you don't want to connect to. But don't be so guarded or closed off that you can't see the people who are coming towards you who are really like good for you, because it feels like it's all coming in at one time. And also keep in mind that while some people may not be on the right page emotionally, with the Ten of Pentacles, you may have people who are stable minded, decisive about healing these things, changing these things, or becoming whatever it is that you're looking for. And actually, somebody, mind over matter. So somebody who's decisive and taking action is sometimes a lot better than somebody who is feeling good and saying a whole lot, but they're not doing shit. Okay? Alright, so I'm going to leave this reading at that, you guys. I'm going to leave this energy here. And I will see you guys in the next live. I'm in love with your souls. Bye.